environment you have, you must have witchcraft attacks. Then when some people, when we talk about witchcraft, most people, especially those that are watching outside Africa, they think that witchcraft attacks has to do with people flying at night, all those kind of movies that they watch where you see how they portray witchcraft activities and all that. That is not what witchcraft means. Witchcraft is born out of psychological issues in people. And if people cannot be able to fix their psychology, then they become victims of witchcraft activities. And I know there is a sinister force, like a bigger force that controls these witchcraft activities. Now it is up to you to know whether you're going to be the one that will be used by these sinister forces. In case you are living in such environment, you are going to have a very tough time to survive and to succeed financially, because no matter how hard you pray, no matter how you do any spiritual work, if you have not dealt with witchcraft arrangement in that setting where you are, no matter how hard you try, you can't succeed. In that environment, you realize that there are people that are bent on making sure that nothing good thrives there, except they're the ones that are controlling every other person to be able to make even. So that is why you need to work on clearing anything that has to do with witchcraft, so that there money will be able to come in, peace of mind will be able to come in, good health will be able to come in and settle, and things will be moving smoothly as it ought to be. So I'll be listing out the characteristics. In case you find yourself in this particular setting, you need to rush and do the needful. If not, you end up becoming a victim of circumstances. Now, how to recognize a witch in your environment? Witch or wizard, as their name implies, they are people that they are always seeking division. They are always making sure that there's no unity. Any person that is always there to see that there's disharmony amongst themselves and other people, or they want to be bringing in things that will bring disunity in any environment, they are agents of wickedness. And those people are people that you should be careful with. Number two is they are happy when other people are quarreling. Any person you watch closely and see that he's always happy when he sees two people are quarreling, is either he takes sides or he's enjoying the drama that accompanies it. That person is a witch or a wizard, because they operate both male and female. Now, you have to measure their words with action. What they say is different from what they do. And such people, you can't teach them kindness. You can't teach them how to be good. Because they seek pleasure in wickedness. They seek pleasure in seeing people in pain. This person is always happy when people are in pains. They are always happy when they see that people are going through issues of life. So that is how to identify them. Then another thing again, they never accept responsibility. Any person that you've come in contact with is always pushing out the blame on others. He or she doesn't accept their own responsibility. They don't accept responsibility for what is going on. Those people are agents of wickedness. They always like pushing the blame and exonerating themselves from the situations that they orchestrated in the beginning. They show no self-reflection. They don't review why that thing is happening, that they have a hand in it. Instead, they keep pushing the blame to other people. And that is why we say that from their fruits you shall know them. There's a biblical text where they said this particular fig tree is no longer bearing fruit and it should be cut down. That is how you should cut down every fig tree that is not bearing fruit in your life. Because if it remains there, it becomes a hindrance. These are people that they have not achieved anything in their lifetime, that they wasted their own lifetime or their own youthful age, and then they also actually want to push the same thing to other young people that they don't want you to also achieve because they themselves didn't achieve, and they believe that it has to be um, the normal setting, which is not supposed to be. Another attribute is that they drain your energy. Have you ever come in contact with somebody that after you finish discussing with this person, you feel guilty of yourself? In the first place, you were never having any guilt until you met them. They will say something that will make you feel guilty at the end of the day. By the time you go back, you start reflecting on what did I say wrong to have deserved this particular statement from this person. And this sad, the people I talk about, witches and wizards, their work is to implant or to put in words of doubt and guilt to make you feel that you have offended them for quite a long time and you refuse to apologize. So it is the right time to hit back at you because you decided to talk with them. And if you look at these people, they are people that have deep psychological wound within them. They have deep psychological wound that it could be as a result of their upbringing. That's why we say parents should invest their time in raising their children properly. Any child that you don't raise properly will end up becoming a nuisance and a witch or wizard in the society. Because if you look at them, there's something bothering them that they are trying to express through their acts, through their words, through their hurtful words. They don't care whether what they say to you is harmful or hurtful to your emotions. They say it because they think that you deserve to hear what is coming out of their mouth. So check it really deep down in them, you realize that they are people that were not raised with love. They are not raised in love, they are not raised with compassion. They are having childhood trauma. Maybe there are people that were given to other people to raise or to train. So because of this, they carry a heavy burden on them, looking for how to express it to hurt other people's feelings. There's a way to go about this. You can, like here we do works of anti witchcraft, right? There's a work that has to do with anti witchcraft, and there are so many versions of it. So in case you are the type that you are living in such environment where you have no breathing space, you lack peace, you lack freedom, you can't do anything without being afraid, you feel like you are being boxed in, I think it's high time you take the mantle and denounce your association with these people. Sometimes what will make these people find you as their victim is the kind of lifestyle you live. If you live a lifestyle that attracts the spirit that brings them to you, definitely they're going to come for you. But if your lifestyle is you're living a healthy lifestyle, you're living a very pure and a holy lifestyle, it will be difficult for them to penetrate because they are looking for something that they will use against you. And if you're careful, like I talked at the beginning of this topic was discernment. If you have a spirit of discernment, when you come across such people, you will know what to do and what to say, knowing whether they've laid a trap for you, that you said something that will be used against you. Because sometimes they will set a trap, and the moment you come out to say something, they will not use that particular word against you, and it will be difficult for you to pull back. So that is why you need to take your spiritual life seriously. In case you've watched this video and still don't understand what was said, or you are the type that you are experiencing witchcraft attacks in your daily life, or in your workplace, or in um, your environment, you can chat me personally. You can chat me on this WhatsApp number 090 Chat me, I'll be able to help you deal with it. And then if you are also interested in doing alpha reading, we call it alpha consultation, to check what is going on. Sometimes what you are passing through might not be caused by humans, it could be as a result of spiritual forces fighting you. Or sometimes it could be that your arrow is not organized properly. Chat me on WhatsApp number I'll be able to help you. If you find this video helpful, kindly use the share button, and stay tuned for the next video I'm going to do that is related to this. Thank you for stopping by. Yagazie.